The Last Dragon Slayer. This is a self-published book and it's free on Amazon. And I'm not sure if it's on Kobo or Kindle. Sorry, it is on Kindle because it's on Amazon. I'm not sure if it's on Kobo or iBooks, but it is around. Anyway, it's good. It's a fantasy book. And I won't give too much about the story away, but I will say if you love Lord of the Rings, Aragon, and you want a lighter fantasy novel, pick this up. The characters are very believable, the world building is very good, the action is well timed, the pacing is very good, and the storyline is very good. I will say it does suffer from a few pacing issues here and there, it needs a little tightening up, but a lot of first books in a series suffer from that kind of problem anyway, so it's not a big thing, and to be honest, it's the reason I'm giving it 4.5 instead of 5 stars. I'm just scraping off like half a star because it's just a little loose in places. For my liking, that depends. It does depend. There's one thing I do love about it is the fantasy. There's no fantasy cliches. It doesn't feel like I've read it 1,000 times before, which a lot of fantasy suffers from. And I like the fact it's kind of a lighter read. The storyline is very strong, but the writing is light enough that you can put it down and go back to it as you want. You don't get lost, you don't lose your place, you don't forget what's happened, because it's lighter read. It's not like Lord of the Rings where you have to keep reading and then you have to stop reading at certain points. You don't lose where you are or lose the storyline. Get lost, as I call getting lost in the book. Sorry. It's definitely one of those that you would give a chance to. I mean, self-publishing, indie writers do have a little bit of a bad reputation, but this guy's really good. And I'm looking forward to reading the rest of his books, to the point I wishlisted them on Amazon not that long ago. I got to the end of this and I wanted to keep reading. I wanted more. I wanted book 2. I wanted to see what happened next. I wanted to keep moving. And actually, and for a free book, normally when you see free on Amazon, it's either very short or it's very bad. And there's plenty of good free books on Amazon, by the way, and this is in that list. It doesn't feel like a self-published book. And I really like that. It doesn't feel self-published. It doesn't feel... It feels like this guy's either had an editor or someone else there. Good proofreaders. People that have helped throughout this book. And I like that. It's not for everyone. Fantasy is a love-hate thing. But I would definitely recommend it. I love the fact that it was so professionally done. The writing is very good. Characters are very good. And the world building is very good. So that's a 4.5 out of 5.